Hey there, my name's David O'Coyman. I'm from Nook, and I want to tell you a little bit about why we created this little haven of quiet and focus. So, the origin story goes back to frustration with the open office and how it had become a disaster zone, in particular for people who would self classify as introvert or people on the spectrum, people with special needs like dyslexia, uh, ADHD, anything that would be exacerbated in an open office environment where people are made to feel in the spotlight. So we wanted to create a little withdrawal space that you could retreat to briefly in order to self-regulate. It comprises of a couple of key ingredients, has many features, but the three key ingredients are a personal space where you can set yourself, feel comfortable, feel a sense of relief on leaving the open environment, but crucially, not isolating you. So you can still feel and hear part of everything that's going on, but that you feel like you've stepped away from it for a moment, and it creates a sort of a tacit understanding between you and your colleagues. David's gone into the Nook. I'll talk to him when he comes out, or perhaps we can even have a conversation together. That's aspect number one, personal space without isolation. Aspect number two is all to do with noise. Noise is the single most disturbing factor in the open office environment. It gets into your head, and there's very little you can do about it. So having a space that's acoustic like this, despite its openness, you can feel it, you can hear it once you sit inside, that it's got this sound dampening effect that allows you to lower your voice and be able to concentrate or be able to have a nice conversation without disturbance from all the noise outside, but also without feeling like you're disturbing or adding to that cacophony. So, an acoustic space that allows you to feel calm and to focus in. And then the last key ingredient, point number three, is lighting. And not just that the lighting is right for the space, but also that you control it, that you're allowed to, even just in a small way, choose your own tone and your own brightness, whatever it is you might wish, your own level of light, and allowing you that element of control allows you to feel like the space is yours, even if only for 10 minutes or for a couple of hours, whatever it is it might be. Those three components, if you can provide those to people, and if you can do it in ways in which multiple people can create their own setting in a larger open space, that will allow for people to self-regulate better. And that means that you'll be catering for neurodiversity, for different types of brains, because we believe one size does not fit all. I think most of us understand that now, right? One size does not fit all, but different types of brains working on different types of tasks at different times of the day, depending on how tired you are, whether you've just eaten, whether you've just come out of a meeting, whether you've got a meeting to go to, whether you're about to go home in the next half an hour. All of those things have an effect on uh, your ability to be productive. So allowing spaces like this for a person to self-regulate will allow them to be at their most productive, will allow them to be able to set the scene around their productivity and their capability. So a couple of other details to talk about. Those are the key sort of cornerstones of the product. And as you can see, we're in a co-working space at the moment, so lots of activity around us.